Hi, well, I'm Claire and I've finally got the motivation and confidence to do this video. I'm wanting to talk about my experience just starting out with discovering that I've got autism. I wasn't sure what to do, but I'm just going to kind of read something that I wrote actually about 6 years ago. 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. I still need to work out when it was and things, but I'm just going to read something that I wrote, and it's obviously still relevant today. What Asperger syndrome means to me. I didn't want to just quote all the doctors and websites about the condition. I want to explain how it affects me. At this point, I'm not even sure where to begin, other than to say I always knew I was different. In my own little world, daydreaming, that's me. Why does my mind go blank when I want to write something important? I'm used to keeping my thoughts and feelings inside. Lack of confidence, not being sure of myself, have been my constant companion. I love to write, to get my thoughts down on paper that could never leave my lips. I suppose being childlike often is a part of my Asperger's. I have teddies who I talk to, like this one, and cuddle at night. Love Disney movies, watching animals, fish and birds. Another aspect is lost time and concentration. I can lose myself in a creative project or sitting, people watching or observing nature. Once I am focused on a task, often nothing can distract me. I'll be happy for hours. Other times I can flip from one task to another with no focus at all. Confusion is a major part of being an Aspie. There can be so much going on in one place around me, and it's like I try to absorb everything I can see and hear, even little details, and try to make sense of it all. It can be exhausting. Heightened sense perceptions is a big issue. I feel I have a vivid imagination and can picture objects or places in my mind's eye and remember the smallest details. Like I can picture them. Like all the houses I have ever lived in, I can picture them like I visited them last week. The power of observation and taking things in. Aspies have special interests which they very often are very good at and passionate about. I don't have really any special interests, but I love being creative, photography, writing and singing. I love to stand out and be colourful. The smallest, simplest thing can fascinate me. I love to capture anything intriguing I see, whether to photograph it or draw or sketch it. My imagination for creative ideas has no limits. I would say I'm very introverted, preferring my own company or that of my close family and friends. I love writing, which is how I convey to the world how I feel, as it's hard for me to express that otherwise. I feel intimidated in a big group of people, like I'm on the outside, watching everyone else having fun and not knowing what to do or say. A lot of it is like acting like I feel fine, when really I have no idea sometimes what to do. That's the coping mechanism, what I know now to be called masking. That helps me feel better, like I fitted in. When you are bullied at school for being different, you just become used to carrying on like everything is fine. I could go on and on about the subject, another autism trait, but that's it for now. So yeah, I discovered that last night, well, at kind of 10 o'clock in the night, because I couldn't sleep. And I was amazed that I wrote something down all that time ago when I first thought that I might be autistic, but life got in the way and I didn't really carry on with the pursuing the kind of the idea of it and researching it. Whereas now I've done so much research and things that I'm discovering, kind of things that affect me in my life. So yeah, that's my first video hopefully, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.